Hey there, lovelies. It's Letitia. Welcome to another lovely day. May I have a word with you? Something to inspire, lift you higher, motivate, celebrate, elevate, raise the vibrate. Today's word was inspired by my girl Renee Daniel Flagler, who yesterday came into a Zoom meeting wearing a crown. Today's word is crown. Now, what was so cool about that and so beautiful about that, aside from the fact that she was wearing the crown, was that the reaction of the room was, well, of course. But of course, she's wearing a crown. But of course. And she's in this season of celebration and didn't know whether she was going to wear this crown just, every now and then, or whether she was going to wear it all the way up until her birthday, which is coming up in May. And it was unanimous. The room agreed, oh no, you should wear it every day. You should wear it every day. So that's the motivational message I want to share, the energy of that truth, to just pay that forward and encourage you and motivate you to wear your crown. Yes, a literal one if you have one. Yes, a literal crown if you have one. And if you do not have one, I strongly encourage you to get one. I would like to thank Priscilla Johnson and the Book Maniacs for the one that they presented to my alter ego Zuri Day. I borrow hers whenever I need to wear one. When I need a physical reminder, but the crown that I'm speaking of is of a mental and emotional, psychological, and most importantly, spiritual perspective. In this season, it is such an exciting time to, first of all, know you have a crown. Because if we don't know that, that's where we need to start. We as a people, we as the woman of color, the melanated woman, we have, I think, sometimes been told for so long and lied to for so long about our crown. We don't have a crown. We never have a crown. We're not supposed to have a crown. A crown won't even fit on our head. I mean, just all of this illusion, which is a part of the bigger illusion, which is why it is so important to get your crown if you no longer have it. Remember your crown if you're wearing it and don't know it's there. Reset your crown if it has somehow gotten crooked, getting caught up in all of the madness that is our world. And reclaim your crown, reclaim your authority. It is time to reclaim our dominion, our crown, our dominion, our ownership of what? Of everything, of our lives, of our bodies, of our minds, and of the spirit. It is time to reclaim that crown. And most of us don't even know that we're not wearing one. Well, it's obvious. You see very few crowns walking around uh, these days. But whether or not, but when a person is wearing a crown, though, you know just by their persona. Oh, that's royalty right there. Even if you don't use those words, that's what I'm talking about. It is time for us to reclaim our royalty. I want to motivate you. I want to encourage you. And in order to reclaim it, you have to know you're royal. You have to know of your priesthood. You have to know of your chosen status. And many of us don't know that because You see, lovelies, what all of this is about, it is a battle for that very crown, for our powerful, magical corona. That's what the battle is for, and for where the attention of that light, of that dominion, of that ownership, that authorship, that possession, that royal status, that royal priesthood, that ownership, where that will be placed, whether that will be placed erected in a world that was created by man and has come to be as we know it over the last 2,000 years, or whether we will settle our crown on a foundation of the earth, which is what the world, the precariously tilting Humpty Dumpty, it's precariously rocking on the earth that is the I am. And I know I'm going to say right now that I just pray and set the intention and have the faith that whoever hears this, whoever is supposed to get this message, whoever this message is meant to bless and inspire and encourage, oh, that was a hummingbird. Um, that thank you. The hummingbird came along and said yes, yes. I say yes. Um, that you will get this message. I ask that you hear with your ear, with this ear, and get the word um, that's being poured out right now. There's a scripture that says, "Be sure your anchor holds and grips a solid rock," and that rock is the I am. That rock is the foundation, is the earth, and since we are in a human experience here. We're spiritual beings, but we're in this human experience. So we have to, or we don't have to do anything in order to flow into this new earth and into this new dynamic and this new dimension. It helps because it has been and will continue to be a rocky journey. It is critical that you know that you have a crown. You get to choose. You have the authority. You have the power. The life and death, the power of life and death is in the tongue. You have the authority. You have the dominion. Whether you realize it or not, whether many of us forgot, many never know, but we have dominion. We have dominion over the land, over the earth and over this earth. We have dominion and authority. That is what our crown gives us. Our crown by divine right, the divine inheritance that we received being sired by the Most High. And if your crown is taken away from you or shifted to fit another thought process, a manufactured narrative, a talking head, if your crown over years and decades and centuries has been reshapen to fit another head, a more worldly head that's built on a foundation of lies. It's not a true, it's not real. And we can only truly see that if we have our